The world's most beloved underdogs are back for a new season of football and a new season of the docuseries that made their struggles famous. It's FX's Welcome to Wrexham, and today I have Executive Director and right-hand man, Humphrey Ker. How are you, Humphrey?
I'm very well, James. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Again, I really enjoy the accent. I really do. I love it all the
Oh,
time.
I'm glad.
So tell us a little bit about what can we expect in the new season of Welcome to Wrexham.
Well, if you watch the first season, you can expect a lot of the same. You'll see a lot of familiar faces, lots of the fans of the team, the players of the team, the manager, the staff. But you can also see, a lot of new aspects, lots of new characters. There's a lot of focus on our women's team this season, which is great because I think they are almost all of them diehard fans of the club who then got the opportunity to play for the club, which is really really compelling and fascinating. And inspiring, I think. You can see, the men's team locked in this kind of death struggle with Notts County to see who would end up on top of the pile come the end of the season. And, you might get to see, I don't want to spoil the ending, but you might get to see a few celebrations here and there.
Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Have you made any acquisitions to improve the team as far as players are concerned? Who's the best player on the team? Who are your stars?
So we did certainly, and I think you'll get to meet a lot of those guys. In the summer, last summer, we signed I think 4 or 5 players, of whom I think you'll see a lot of Elliot Lee, you'll see a lot of Jacob Mendy, you'll see a lot of Mark Howard, a guy called Ben Foster who appears partway through the season and has a huge impact towards the end. Sam Dalby, all these guys. Yeah, we kind of went out with a real determination to get what we thought were the missing pieces of the puzzle last season, and we got them, fortunately enough. Yeah, lots to look forward to in that respect, I think.
What about the women's team? How are they doing?
They're doing very well as well. So again, I don't want to spoil any of the endings, but I think you may see a little bit of celebrations on their side as well.
I like that. Now, what's it like working with Rob and Ryan?
Very difficult, James. Very difficult. They are. They steal a lot of office supplies. That's what I've noticed. When they come to the race course, we have to watch them very closely because otherwise they get into the stationery cupboard and suddenly we don't have any staples left. No, it's a lot of fun. They're both have this boundless enthusiasm. There's incredible energy, I think, both of them. That is a thing that I really admire in both of them. That they, very often when we see them, they are traveling in from the US, kind of often on the morning of games, and having to travel back very rapidly because they're taking time off from work. And they always make a huge amount of time for the staff and the players and the fans whenever they can. They recognize how the power they have to kind of make someone's day, and they take that power very seriously, which I think is a really great quality.
Humphrey, now you're an actor, a writer, and a football executive. How did you get involved in all this?
So I was working for Rob as a writer on Mythic Quest, his show on Apple TV. Not here to plug that today, but there are 3 seasons available right now on Apple TV if anyone's at a loose end. And working in that writer's room, I was often watching a lot of football, and Rob was kind of peering over my shoulder and being like, "Why do you like this sport? Nothing ever happens. There aren't enough points. They never do anything. Give me football or baseball or basketball every day." And I eventually made him watch a documentary called Sunderland Till I Die. That got him invested in the kind of the way we do things over here in terms of promotion and relegation, in terms of the fans' relationship with the teams. And after that, he was like, "We should buy a football team." And so all of a sudden he did, and he appointed me executive director. And here I am talking to you.
I like that, man. Been speaking with Humphrey Ker about FX's Welcome to Wrexham. Make sure you can watch it. It's the new season. There are going to be new surprises, new celebrations, not only the men's team, but the women's team. Humphrey, thank you so much for joining us on Morning Blend.
Thank you for having me.